Dar hai înapoi la bază. Să vedem ce avem de povestit oamenilor despre distracția pe care avem noi, pe care am avut-o noi de fapt. Mama, și promisesem lui Gav că nu distrugem nici la asta noastră. Lui Jill că nu distrugem niciun cristal fără să nu vină și ea. Partea a doua de acum. Out of the shadow.
I'd better give Otto the good news.
Păi sunt unele jocuri care duc 120 de Hz. Dar nu toate jocurile sunt 120 de Hz. DMC5 e 120, Call of Duty e 120. Dar nu toate jocurile sunt construite pentru 120. Dar consola știe 120. Am crezut că Gavi în T-pose.
You're back. I am.
Și Spider-Man are, da?
And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Mhm.
Well, I'll be. All
Big
of
box
our
of shit, huh?
comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stole us from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen.
Yup.
Expect that was your doing as well, was it?
Da.
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
S-a odihnit și Jill, vere.
Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind.
Care o mai fi și următoarea de acum.
Dream of it. Otto. Any word on the royalist movements since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Primul update-uri în legătură cu lumea. Ia să vedem. Să vedem cine ce teritoriu a mai luat și ce s-a întâmplat.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the royalists, he took them to his grave, as did his men, slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Ca să se mănânce între ei și să moară?
Tale of the blind men and the adamantus.
Nu.
One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger
Și what
picture
is the bigger
there
picture?
than my map?
Oh, timpul să vedem strategii, boys, ia. Mai avem două cristale mari de
The
spart.
kingdom of Walud claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865.
Da, e bun joc.
The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873.
Mamă, dar s-a bătut cu toată lumea asta.
Wherever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Walud shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the mother crystal for Walud? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins.
Păi?
No. We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot?
Oh, deci cred că își pregătesc un plan de atac mai mare ăștia din dreapta.
In summary, I know not to what end the royalist betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the royalists' movements.
Oh,
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The
Nice.
wounds he left that night are still raw. Especially for those who lived with Sid the longest.
trebuie să zicem lui Blackthorn, chiar nu știu tot așa.
Begin to heal.
Yeah.
Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say?
I'm only
I am only human.
after all.
And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
What?
I suppose we are.
Animale
Very
sentimentale.
well.
Mam,
I'll go and spread the word.
clasic. Hai. Ia să dăm noi dacă avem niște lucruri de făcut. Ah, fix cu toată mai trebuie să vorbesc. Parcă știam deja. O să-mi iau, cum se cheamă, să vedem dacă avem ceva upgrade-uri de la Blackthorn de luat. Hey, Blackthorn.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words.
5 ani.
This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
Doar 5 ani a fost nevoie să aștepte, nu e o problemă. Alții așteaptă și mai mult. Da, așa.
Clive.
Ce îmi poți crafta? Enhancer 1.
Should last you a good while.
Au, mai mult de atât nu putem să-i facem nimic.
Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff.
Bone necklace. Oh. Nu cred că am așa ceva pe aici. Wyvern bone. Shit. Nu prea avem.
That it?
Mamă, câtă katana mi-a dat. Joacă-te cu katana meu. Yo, Karen?
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders then.
Ceva de genul.
I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head though.
Clar nu. Ok, a vinde ceva practic.
Well, don't just stand there, go.
N-are oricum ce aș avea nevoie. N-are alte lucruri mai practice să zici că poți să le iau de la ea?
Is that
Oh well.
all?
Hai să mergem. Și mai trebuie să vorbim cu moșulică din librărie. Să vedem asta ce zice. Ok, Chiar sunt curios unde ne ducem acum. Probabil trebuie să mergem în terenul Odin, să facem vreo schemă pe acolo.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
Nu, am venit să aduc eu niște knowledge.
To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
It is.
Look, he's crying.
Ce așa amuzant.
He is. Big baby.
Wow.
And with good reason, children.
Wow, dude.
These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that
Ce copii bulangivă.
there shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally,
Alright.
a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Alright. Al naibii copii, bă.
Clive, I cannot wait to share the good news.
Doar puteam să facem o întrunire în oraș.
After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me.
Chiar oare să știe
I need to know
ceva?
what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him with my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
Ia-uzi, mă.
Bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do,
Cred că dacă ziceam de Typhoon sau ceva, poate știa.
Thank you. It means a lot. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Că sunt curios dacă ne trimite în teritoriul ăsta sau sal.
I'm never drinking again.
Ce s-a trezit anti-aia să scoate niște sunete foarte interesante. A, uite mă, deja s-au răspândit vorbele că a murit ăla. Ia zi, Otto, ce facem?
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
Ok. Odin e magie și Bahamut la fel.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone.
Pe cui mai să spunem?
Friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
Mamă, trebuie să mergem acolo?
You're right. I should.
Ah, să mergem la mormântul lui Sid, să-i spunem.
When you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well.
A, deci Mid e până la urmă fix al Sid. I knew it. Nu eram sigur, nici nu prea am fost atent atunci când au introdus-o, cred. Mai mult eram așa foarte confuz de nume. Dominance, dacă reapar în jocuri? No. Nu reapar. Gen, n-ai să-l vezi pe Clive în alte jocuri decât dacă se fac crossovere.
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now.
Wow.
I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal.
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is
Faci o
for...
barcă.
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen.
The Enterprise, auzi că din Star Trek.
Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in.
Omoară rău de tot.
Already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
Teroare cu accentul ăsta.
A full suit of armor then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
Dar nu știm, băi, dacă ai făcută cu Benedicta, ce aveți?
Luckily, you don't need to.
M-a spart. Thermal device. Aoleu, Blackthorn cred că o să turbeze când o să audă iarăși că ar de crafta niște mizerii. O să se împuște. Așa eram și eu fascinat când eram mic. Uite, vezi? Copilul a început să citească cărți fără poze. Wow! E nebun? Eu dacă n-aveam o poză pe ea, nici pe copertă plângeam. Ia zi, Blackthorn. Poți face aia sau sal?
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Hell with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. I'd spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's teats. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though.
Aia e important.
Get Gavin Otto in here, will you?
All right.
Cred că ne pune să luăm niște materiale de undeva.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical.
Classic.
Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual saw grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy.
Stardust.
As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand collecting the sand.
Stardust.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, and we can get this over with.
Era clar că trebuie să vină o secțiune de quest-uri așa mai micuțe.
Up to you who you take to the desert. I mean, Gav's doing a fire.
Which one of these two
Gav, you're with me.
Gav, you're with me.
Totdeauna.
All right then. So, where do we find this stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of this stuff from Blackthorn's supply.
Oh shit.
Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting them fleece ya.
Fleece me? I like to see him try.
Am așa pe cureaua lui Gav.
In your own time.
E logo-ul Imperiului din FF14. Sau cel puțin seamănă. Aia seamănă puțin. Ok, Velcro time. Oh, iar aici în deșert? În care aproape. Deși e amuzant că noi avem baza pe apă, dar unde e pe hartă nu e nicio urmă de apă. Nu știu cum funcționează asta, să zicem. Chiar nu-mi dau seama.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Gav?
Ar trebui să fie puțin mai în față, mă gândesc. Oh, ups. Oh, ce mic e teleportul, am crezut că ne duce mai încolo. Ia zi, Gav, ai găsit de ceva sau sal?
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this stardust stuff as we can.
Okay.
I know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if stardust is what Blackthorn wants, stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
Ce din oraș n-au să cumpărăm de la ei? Era o treabă dacă puteam cumpăra din oraș direct și aia era mai simplu. Oh, aici? Oh, ups.
So this is stardust. It just looked like black sand to me.
Black Sand, ne Black Sand, aia vrea omul, aia îi luăm, adică nu cred că ne facem pretenții pe aici. Ok, deci nu merge să traversăm râul. Da, mă, nebunule, te apuci acum de zburdat. Oh, am ieșit din zonă. Notat. Ce înseamnă că de pe aici, de unde începe zona, ar trebui să începem să găsim. Oare și mai sus e pe aici? Uite că e și mai sus. M-am gândit eu bine. Și aici chiar încă mai e. Aia zic.
Let's see how Gav's getting on.
Pareți invizibil, să știi că oricum îi vezi, îi ai destul de rar, deci nu prea e un motiv să fie enervanți. Comparativ cu alte jocuri, dacă e să o întreb pe mine. Hey, Gav.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
2 mâini de Stardust. Hai 5, na.
You win.
Cum a câștigat cu 2 mâini?
Might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
Ce vrea oare să-mi zică? Bromance. Aia zic.
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain? Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Well, says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
Scuză-mă, data viitoare te trimit în alte părți
I know
dacă,
I can count on you, Gav.
dacă te superi atâta.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
Well, am crezut inițial că o fi altceva.
Right.
Now what?
That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead
True.
and try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Am și uitat că era Torgal aici. Săracu. Da, man, e bun. N-ar avea de ce să nu fie bun un PC de genul.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
Cu ce joc să compare experiența în ăsta? Ba, sincer, nu știu, o combinație între DMC5 și FF15.
Blackthorn. Got everything you need.
Dar mai mult DMC combinat cu God of War, dacă e să luăm așa. God of War 3 mai exact.
Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You would be sneaking around on your tud all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn.
Relativ destul de open world și sunt secundare decente. Nu prea am făcut ce de secundare. Dar sunt destul de decente. Level up? Da, nu?
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Bun. Acum să zicem lui Mid că am rezolvat și cu treaba asta și aia o fi. Oricum, nu cred că o să fie neapărat asta GOTY. Sunt prea multe jocuri bune anul ăsta care se bat cap în cap. Așa că it is what it is. Dacă nu e ăsta, e clar Spider-Man. Vedem pe aici până mai luăm. Dar chiar că e huge rău de tot locația asta. Rău de tot e huge.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Yes.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. One down, two to go.
Două?
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's lying back there will give you all details.
Trebuie să am o bucată de material de pe zonă de pe aici.
Right.
What's her name? Wow, dude. Rude. Hey, Helena.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force.
Oh.
Excess heat
Ca o
is dealt
barcă.
with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood.
Al naibii discuția asta tot ciulărească.
If sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing.
Ah, aproape.
The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there.
Cine?
It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Nice.
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid.
Scuze ce, pare că e o creatură nebună sau ceva.
We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Ok. Da, știu că ar merge să refac Cyberpunk, dar momentan trebuie să vedem și ce o să fie în perioada aia, că dacă n-am timp să mai refac nimic, nu o să mă pun să mă înghesui cu chestii care nu contează. Ok. Stai un puțin, deci... uite mă, mai e, da, pe aici trebuie să ne ducem. Deci zona asta o să fie următoarea distracție, cred. Aici nu a fost la nimica? What the fuck? Era aici, cred că o să fie finalul. Mamă, acum observ că aici e tai hău. Jesus. Da, hău miu. Omega hăul. Aoleu, iar o satul ăsta de nu mai știu cum ies din el. Iară mă pierd, fii atent. Clasic. Deci față stânga și apoi... Da, față stânga și apoi dreapta. Mamă, iară mă pierd prin el. Am mai pățit asta odată. Cred că e pe pod aici dreapta. Ia să vedem. Mi-e și bine? Mi-e și bine. Și cu tot înainte. Hai mă, nu-mi dă chocobo-ul la o dată? Cred că după poartă încolo. Nu, clar o să mergem în zona aia din, din dreapta. Că am cam tot mers peste tot în zona centrală și ce mai era. Deci clar e... E treaba acolo. Hai că de aici văd și eu drumul, mai trebuie să mă uit în spate, să mă uit pe hartă. Săracele creaturi de level 13 au rămas în urmă. Mamma mia. Aici, ia să vedem unde e. Ia zi, mă.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Salman. Ce creatură e, mă, acolo? Ia să vedem dacă e ceva nefast rău de tot sau sal.
Anybody home?
Au, ăsta, mă?
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go. Over here!
Oh, are atacuri de... Are Doom-ul ăsta, mă. Ok, bro.
This one.
Lejer. Dacă îi distrugi repede staggerul ăla, nu mai are nicio treabă. Bă, dar să ne mai punem și noi puncte, că am mai făcut rost de niște chestii. Sincer, am așteptat ceva inamic mai nebun de atâta.
Sid! Thank goodness you're safe.
Hai că aia sigur a fost ceva. Să mă fi văzut asta cu o oră.
Don't let us keep you. We'll see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
Okay.
Right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Și săraca s-a panicat pentru un amărât de demon ochean gigantic. Dar să ne fi văzut în lupta cu Titan acum ceva vreme. O mai zicea nimica. Lejer, putem pleca de aici. Și spun că mai trebuie să mai luăm o piesă 100%, că sigur e un quest în 3 părți, că zicea oricum și ea că e cam în semi-3 părți. Și ea se simte așa puțin ca filler moment, dar e ce drept important că ne facem barca care cred că ne trebuie pentru să mergem la Odin. Deci totuși e ceva. E o treabă, e o chestie.